The Boston Red Sox staved off elimination on Sunday, topping the Houston Astros in Game 3 of the American League Division Series BOS 10, HOU3. Game 4 will take place on Monday. First, here's what you need to know about Game 3: David Price doesn't have the best postseason reputation, and he isn't too accustomed to pitching in relief. None of those things mattered on Sunday. Price made his second relief appearance of the series, and boy was it a big one. He entered in the fourth inning, and would keep the Astros off the board for the ensuing 4 frames. All the while, Price allowed 4 hits and a walk, and managed 4 strikeouts. It was the first time the Red Sox had received 4+ innings of relief in a postseason game since Pedro Martinez threw 6 innings back in the 1999 ALDS. Price didn't start the game, because of concerns about how deep he could go. Yet it's worth noting that he threw 57 pitches, 17 more than he had in any appearance since returning from the DL. He's almost certainly not going to appear again this series. Yet if the Red Sox do find a way to advance to the American League Championship Series, Price has shown that he belongs in the rotation. Truncated outings or not, he is shoving right now. Red Sox starter fails again. Of course, you can't talk about Price without talking about why his long relief outing was necessary. The Red Sox once more got little from their starter. Doug Fister, a questionable choice to begin the game, lasted just one time through the order. He recorded 4 hits, allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, and walked and struck out 1. Brutal. Fister added to some ugly numbers for Boston's rotation. It's hard to win a series that way. Heck, it's hard to win a game of a series that way. Remember how Eduardo Nunez got hurt in Game 1, thus opening a spot in the lineup for Hanley Ramirez? He made the most of his chance on Sunday. Ramirez went 4 for 4, including a double, and drove in 3 runs. Ramirez wasn't the only Red Sox batter to get going, either. Jackie Bradley Jr. and Rafael Devers combined for 2 home runs and 6 runs batted in on 3 hits. Sandy Leon and Mitch Moreland also had multiple knocks. In fact, every Red Sox hitter but leadoff man Xander Bogaerts had a hit, and 6 Red Sox reached base multiple times. Overall, it was an impressive showing from an offense that ranked last in the majors in true average during the regular season. Youngsters homer. Speaking of Devers, he and Astros shortstop Carlos Correa each homered in the game, and, as a result, both accomplished neat feats. Young talent is ruling baseball right now, and Correa and Devers both have the chance to be postseason fixtures. As such, expect them to be part of more cool fun facts in future Octobers. In the early going, it looked like the game would follow the same script as the first 2 entries in the series. Indeed, the Astros jumped ahead early thanks to the top of their order. Josh Reddick plated George Springer, who led off the game with a single, and was then plated by a 2-run home run from Carlos Correa. Just like that, the Astros were up 3-0. The Astros would have been up 5-0, but Mookie Betts robbed a home run. From there, Houston's lineup found tougher sledding. It was the first time this series the Astros' offense was kept in check, given they'd scored 8 runs in each of the previous 2 games. Onto Game 4. The Red Sox intend to start Rick Porcello in Game 4, which is scheduled to occur on Monday. The Astros, meanwhile, figure to counter with Charlie Morton. The odds remain very much against the Red Sox advancing to the American League Championship Series. Nonetheless, they'll try to force a decisive Game 5 back in Houston.